This is music for words, to keep the world turned into cytoplasm for rote burns, lubricating your thinking caps. We're casting shadows as margins over the gray areas of doubt, intravenously giving our saliva to curiosity is aroused. If this instant is infinite, all remains suspended in mid-sentence, plucking the strands of time with my tuning fork, steady writing and inviting my every creative angle to join me on this paper as I drift on a breeze lent by the sea. It's one if by land and two by the truth, to the 3 degrees of my sole purpose being to break down your hurdles of time. From the monumental to the mundane, I'll still pull back the bloodstained curtains. Change remains the same, so I'm never letting the subject escape. I'm not righteous, I'm just writing these words to climb inside the vines hanging from your hindbrain. And to save face, you better look away, and I'll just keep on keeping on, floating on my log raft, just watching the scenery pass.
Soul purpose, soul purpose, soul purpose,
If it makes my stomach hurt like I did a million sit-ups, Jesus wrote me a letter, I keep it forever. Keep it in my pocket till paper decomposes, and send on myself 12 dozen black roses. Hypocritical human analysis, searching in my mind, looking for things to find. I'm stupid and happy without having rats trap me. Even we can live happily ever after. Then after that, when a man loves a woman, it's a powerful aftermath. Punishable branding, trust and demanding. It's like that, yeah. People in demand, well they show a human hand. My pastime is killing stupid humans, cause my sole purpose is I do it on purpose. This is dedicated to you if you think that you're worthless.
soul purpose, soul purpose, soul purpose.
Gazing into the night sky, a falling star passing by that only I could see. A moment meant to be re-energized by the sun, rise of the sea tide, inspired by a sunset where my eyes shut and I dreamt under the moonshine in a peaceful place where time was still. Glancing at my watch, I hadn't stopped, how lost in thought slowly wither away while all the others stay the same. Before passing away, I asked why I can no longer remain. They gathered around me frowning, this is what they had to say. Unfortunately, Mr. Lee, a person such as yourself does not deserve this. Getting kinda uncomfortable, I'm shaking, they're making me nervous. Somewhere along the way, I got to thinking I was taking up space. I sat there in the chair of despair, just breathing air with a long face. Fantasy was a reality misplaced, a lifetime of pointless verses. A story that went nowhere, spiritual with no
Soul purpose, soul purpose, soul purpose.
My suspicious past, the malicious acts mirrors me as my wishes pass. I stand faceless in your nameless world, letting the blades rest, shedding my head and going north of nowhere, bored out of my oxygen, living on borrowed exhaustion, mocking my dotted lines, attaching my rotting spine with a frosted mind, lost in the time, advantage of the banished, speaking with uneasy words, heard miles from here, absurd titles stand so clear, waving as we pass my watery grave. Life seems to be laughing with me, grasping my misery, I cling to my mystery indivisibly. My intentions depict me physically, the belief I am clutching on, such a wrong place to be born. The trust is torn and my lust is gone, removing the expression on my glass face, photographing the crash of grace. I break the lasting embrace, suddenly walking unpropelled along a parallel. I've got a stare to sell, embellished by a cellless individual in a continual middle of nowhere experience, smearing dense matter, hearing the intense laughter. I stammer through the shattered peelings, a witness to the killings. I quietly lose my feelings amongst these billings, the sole purpose being to exploit the obscene and to twist my own dreams.
Soul purpose, soul purpose.
Windows of the homes like slums of the world, so realizing the end we're all gonna burn. The devil's poison is the medicine we use to cultivate this realm. Standing on isotopes with cannons aimed at your crumbling glass throne, alone on a path of salivating souls, escaping into a world of spirituality and humanity. The irony of tragedy, I'm trading it all in for a goodbye kiss from sanity. They mock me in my sleep, building and destroying Roman empires while I dream. My hammock lies above a ravine of death, boiling water and steaming coals calm my nerves, stretch my pores. I scream out for help, and she suntans in her garden, deflowering her flower, with passion bleeding from her lips. A century full of fools chasing white rabbits with orange tails stand along the outskirts of the gate. I want to marry a blundering idiot, and together we'll paint the whole town red. The view from my roof is somewhat awkward at times, for all I see are dejected times, and I can hear these children crying, just waiting for the day when the pressure will build and penetrate our lives and help us and save us in a way that even these words couldn't explain. And I'm using my sole purpose on this planet to speak to those who